Mike the Ref Maloney, Big Bad Boris on the call here tonight.
Let's go! Let's go!
Third! The Super Kick Party! Yeah, pay the money for that. And of course, you're gonna get the Coffin spin. Boy, if I ever needed a wrestling show, today was definitely the day. Hello, everybody. Yo, and away we go. Happy winter is coming on the AEW Dynamite Sidecast here tonight. Always great to see everybody here. Truth be told, folks, I'm going to throw it out here that I'm a little off kilter today. Yes, I know I'm normally off kilter, but that's, But good to see everybody. Zodiac, great to see you. So, just to give you guys a little bit of a backstory here, usually Wednesdays are my Saturday of my work week, where I get the whole day to relax and get ready for the stream tonight. Unfortunately, we were short-handed at work, so I did the yeoman's job of actually going in today. Oh, the Twitch wrapped. Oh, nice. I'll take a look at it here right now. Well, thank you, Zodiac. The number one, that's one of the first ones here that I've seen where I'm literally the number one watch stream. My goodness, thank you very much. I appreciate you. You know that. I could say that 3,621 chats. What the hell? I love the fact that you watch my stream more than you watch your own. That's the part that gets me the biggest laugh out of this. You like to type, apparently? Hey, whatever works, right? But, no, we're starting to get a lot of those coming out, and I am gonna... New phone, who says, hey, Jake Quick, how you doing? Yeah, truth be told, I'm just catching up on everything here. I literally got home about 40 minutes ago. So literally, you know those protein shakes they put in those little pucks, frozen pucks that you get in the freezer? Well, guess what? That's my supper for early part of tonight. I might have a little bit of a late night snack after we're done here, so. No, great to see everybody here tonight and just getting ready to enjoy the holidays. And I'm very happy to see everybody here. Winter is coming. I wish somebody would have told if you guys got my going live notification, I speak the truth here. Somebody should have told Tony Khan that winter's already here in Canada. Like right now, today we started out at 0 Fahrenheit. We've gotten somewhere in the 20s, 25, somewhere there. It's currently minus 10 right now, so. Excited for Cole. Oh, yeah. Thank you for getting me caught up on this card here. We got Cole O'Reilly. We got Ricochet Brody. We got Claudio and Will, which, yeah. Mariah and Mina, which I did mention in the X post and the Blue Sky post that I put up today, which if you got the joke, great. If you didn't get the joke, good. That's the best way I'll put that there. And then in the main event here tonight, we got Moxley and Pac versus White and Cassidy. Yeah, just like you were mentioning there, Jay Quick. I'm looking forward to this card overall. I think we're going to have a great time tonight with a jam-packed crowd. And forgive me, I'll be doing a little bit of that tonight. I got lots of Pepsi here. I got my shake here. We'll get through this here tonight. And then tonight, after we're done here with Dynamite, we're going to get into our final two SmackDowns before WrestleMania of 2K24. Been gone without a phone. I need to get back in the swing. Hey, Jay Quick, I was off my phone all day, and the number of notifications that I had when I started looking at it, my God. I think I was sort of in the range of, was it about 60 emails? Couple text messages, not too much. People forget to text message anymore, but... Snow Penguin, how you doing tonight? Finally back on here. The theme shows are always good. Yeah, as we're getting to the start of it right now. Makes me wonder what we're going to get to start the show with tonight. As we are in Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. We're going to have a ton of fun here. Holy crap, we're starting with the tag. Start with the tag. Well, I guess if Moxley, if you're not first, you're last. Or if you're not last, you're first. Is that the mentality that, superstars have? It's opening match Pac. I love how they're trying to get the opening shot of Moxley there. There's a poster covering it up. Fruity. No, this is going to be a fun match to start. And maybe it'll give us a little bit of clarification what we're going to get when it comes to World's End, because it's so funny. People are talking... Am I going to try Krispy Kreme? Well, let me put it to you this way, Snow Penguin. When it comes to anything new, Pac-a-Box smile a little? No, they won't. I don't think they know how. But Snow Penguin, to be honest with you, a lot of things are just popping up in our part of town. I'm going to wait until the crowd dies down a little bit before I try any of them, because we just got a Firehouse Subs and a Chipotle here on the south side, so, of Edmonton. I haven't tried either one. Being a fighting game fan and watching EVO all the time, I've always wanted to try Chipotle. Firehouse is so good, yeah. 95% of our stores around here are Subway. They just went, ugh. This is going to be, like... I find it funny that we barely have anything announced for World's End yet. We're 2 weeks away. I guess it'll be settled a lot tonight. Sorry about that, chat. Haven't hit up Chipotle because of the people. Light up around the block every time I go by, so that's why I don't even bother yet. Like, I got the app so I can make an order and get it quick, but I'd rather go out and see what I have available before I start worrying about it. I'm not going to bother with Chick-fil-A. It's just chicken. I might. I just never go to the mall ever. Like, literally ever. So I can officially announce. Sorry, I got some dust in my eye. I'm so happy to see all of you here. They're actually both unique teams in many ways. Jay White, Orange Cassidy. Orange usually doesn't team up with anybody outside the best friends. And well, Jay White's just being introduced as a good guy at this point. And then Moxley and Pac, I don't think I've ever seen them team together before either. But yeah, being Christmas time right now, the roads are so busy. Took me like half an hour to get 5 blocks home today. But yeah, I just know. By the way, for anybody that was going to pop in yesterday or Monday, thank you for your patience. I have been fighting a bug too, so I didn't know it because I've been so run down from work anyway, so yesterday I just kicked my rear end and then I had to work extra today, so. But I will say the positive on it. I do get World's End weekend off, so. Good thing I'm, yeah, in Nova Scotia. Oh, on the, okay, NS. North side, sorry, my bad. No, I'm feeling a lot better now, but yeah, north side, I got it. I thought about that for a second there, Snow Penguin. Sorry about that. Oh my God, we got a bell. It's only 6 after. Love to visit Nova Scotia? Yeah, like. One thing I can confirm, speaking of wrestling a little bit more here, I really hate winter is coming. So they are putting the women on main tonight. So don't get me wrong here, chat. Let me remind me of this. In the matter of a week, Raw's main event was women. NXT's main event was women. AEW Dynamite's main event is women. Survivor Series should have been main evented by the women. Yeah, this is a big win. I don't think we see a Blade Runner tonight unless it's on Pac. And Pac never gets pinned, so I almost think that Cassidy would have to be the one getting pinned here. And the desk went collapse there. Jeez, what's going on here? That announce desk is reinforced itself up, so it ain't gonna get affected that much. And Jay's just sitting there like, yeah, maybe I should help, but oh, well, you know. So, question for you, chat. How many of you are going to watch Saturday night's main event coming up on Saturday? I found out I can't because I don't have NBC unless I find some illegal means. We will be here for Collision to talk about it, though. Christian. Getting the boost from everywhere. You'll be watching it, Jay Quick? Yeah, I really do hope Owens wins. Just because I still think it's going to be Cena and Owens at Mania. But in terms of AEW wrestling, what I kept jumping around here all of a sudden. I can confirm, and this is official, next Friday, the 20th, we will be here for a special sidecast ROH style, as we're going to check out Final Battle from the Hammerstein Ballroom. So if you are interested in checking out some Ring of Honor wrestling with me, we are going to have a live stream of it that Friday night. So, well, at least we'll be talking about it. It's a big week next week for us. With Mr. Cardona taking on Mr. Jericho. We can pray, but we know it ain't going to happen, but... I still think Athena should get the main event somehow, but I don't even know what match they got set up for that yet. I love how White trash talks Moxley for enough that all of a sudden he walks into a big boot just because he was yapping too much. As we hit our first picture of the evening. But no, in terms of World's End, it's a little weird that we don't get much booking on it until like the very end. I think we're going to see a couple matches announced tonight. And things are going to start falling into place after tonight. Simply because we only got, 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks until we get there? Well, tonight we're guaranteed to get one match announced. That's the winner of the Cole, By the way, yeah, a little hype for the WWE main event, but only the main event? Yeah. Yeah, I know, that whole Gunther, Finn, and Damian Priest match is going to be a lot of fun, right, Zodiac? Want to hear the return of the body? He's only probably going to get one match. If they're smart, they only put him on one match. They got to give him the JR treatment. In all respectfulness, they got to give him the JR treatment if he comes back like this. Give him one match, give him 2 matches, maybe. Of course, he'll say that, then he'll get there, and all of a sudden, nope, sorry, plans changed. To me, it would make a little bit more sense to do that, but I digress. But, you think we get the world title announced tonight? I think they're going to wait until Hangman gets involved here. Unless Hangman comes out after this match here and all of a sudden they announce it. Because I think you're going to get at least a 3-way, if not a 4-way. If by some chance OC pins Pac to win this match, I think it could end up being a 4-way with Pac involved, right? Or with Orange involved, sorry. Moxley doing that. It's a weird way of doing the 12-6, but it actually makes a lot of sense, right? But it's interesting that because of the C2, they're not defending the trios titles. And I wonder why Wheeler's not wrestling more. That's the other thing for me. Like, are they just trying to lock him up in a room and acclimatize him right now? Mox said it. Wah. I gotta listen instead of talking so much. Jeez. really wonder what do you think the percentage of real shoot issues like that they come up? Or do they do something, or when they do something like that, do you think they just do it just to see if the IWC will go nuts on it? Because I think in many ways they'll do it intentionally just to see they get some clicks on it. I think it could be a mixture. Yeah, it could be like a 50-50 mix there. Oh, great. So the three of them are going to be coming down the ring side. That means Hook's going to be by himself with Christian up there. I could just see it happening now. I love Nigel. I really do with some of the stuff he says. Or Hook has somebody behind Christian? Maybe. Very well could be one way or the other, right? Moxley just going ape right now. But watching Moxley just simply break down anybody, like, you know, take all the violence out of it. He is one of the smartest wrestlers in the planet. He just knows how to incorporate the violence with it. And in terms of drawing a story out, so they're trying to actually make an excuse for this? Nice dragon screw there. Oh, Jay White just provided a nice meme for everybody. The eyes bugged out face. I love how Moxley doesn't have to do any racing into the ring because he knows Orange is coming in. This crowd's into it tonight, and I love it. That was a fun DDT there. Moxley's eyes, they just literally went up in the back of his head. Could you imagine? AEW always better with a hot crowd. Yeah, like the fact that they are starting to work towards these smaller venues for their regular TV shows is going to do wonders for them. Because it almost makes me wonder what it's going to be like in Hammerstein on Christmas Day. Let's not kid ourselves. The ratings is going to be absolute garbage. Like Christmas Day, Christmas Eve for NXT, both those numbers are going to be absolute garbage. Jesus. What a half and half there. Two and 9/10. Could you imagine the pin on the champ right now? Also, Christmas Day Dynamite's the last Dynamite before they start simulcasting. And that's going to do... Like, the numbers are really not going to exist after that. And they literally got rid of everybody on that. Here comes when Wade and... just a random Hangman comes out and gives Moxley the victory. Did Hangman just get to the building late or what? All right, well, we found a new feud right here. He was at a local KC pub. I'll give you that one. Oh, there's a orange punch. Here's how you set up the four-way, kids. And here comes a Blade Runner. Moxley running like a scalded dog. Nah, this is going to be a four-way. This is the equivalent of the four crime bosses coming after each other, right? So do we get Willow to come out after Marina? I want to see Moxley just grab a mic and say, you know, if you guys all want to try and beat me up, I'll take on all of you because y'all aren't good enough. Oh, this crowd's feeling it tonight. So technically Moxley gets the win and ends up laying out everybody at ringside. Oh, Jesus. Claudio versus Ospreay right now. Like, everybody get your cigarettes out, because we're going to start smoking packs tonight. But yeah, we're going to have a ton of fun here over the next couple weeks here, getting this Gold League and Blue League all settled out. Thank you for the hype up, Zodiac. I appreciate it. Thank you for the emotes. Yeah, feel free to throw the emotes whenever you want, guys. The more they get out. So, just so you guys know, we are going to do like a full preview show tomorrow before the Game Awards. I'm going to start at about 6 o'clock Eastern tomorrow as we watch the Game Awards together. It starts at 6:30 Eastern with the pre-show, which a lot of games will be on there. But for the first half hour, I'm going to be going over my plans for 2025 and some general details about where we're going. We're going to go through the Twitch recap that's so popular right now so you guys can see. And then some of the things we are looking forward to going over. But for you here tonight, I'll give you guys a little snippet, a little taste. As Mr. Menard always says. Magic Mike, always. Magic Matt, sorry. I'm Magic Mike, my bad. Anyway. For those that were around during our PPVs... I gotta stop calling them that. I am looking to do a lot more co-streaming when it comes to at least the PLEs, PPVs, those extra shows. This year I got a chance to do it for about 4 shows, and they actually were successful. But I want to work it out so that I can have both people that are on stream able to have their streams going, because there's a new feature on Twitch now that say we both have Twitch streams going. If I have 6 people in here and you have 20, on the list on the left, when you have the list of all your streams, it will list both our streams at 26. So it'll get higher up on the list and be more recognized by more people. So if I can get some more streamers who are willing to pop in and work on it and put on the change. I actually purchased some software. Remember I said I hired up Streamlabs? I got some extra software where I can alter it so that we can do it together. So hopefully I can work everything out to make it work. As we got the Bandito ad part 2 up here. I'm really happy to see Bandito back. A lot of people don't know about Bandito, but they're going to now. Like I said, all the details about everything we're going to get into tomorrow pre-Game Award stream, so. But here's the question I have. If you're a sheriff, why aren't you shooting him? This is cheesy yet fun. His abs are bulletproof? Maybe. But this is the way you can actually, put somebody over, get them started. I do love this. These little vignettes. I love this. Uh-oh. Moxley's pissed. Bandito's looking jacked too, yeah. I love Moxley. Okay, here we go. Well, there you go. That was easy enough. So a 4-way match. Moxley wins. Mock, don't say fire too loud. Remember your phone? He doesn't want to remember his phone. He wants to get rid of it. Kansas City, shut him up. Christian is a little COB, so you need to shut him up. Moxley secretly the good guy? Maybe not. Hidde. Wow. How many cervezas has Christian had before this? So is he... A few of the libations? Wow! Speaking of libations... Wait. Wait. Is it Mercedes Moné the face of TBS? Last time I checked, the TBS champion would be the face of TBS. That's what I thought was coming. Oh, this is awesome. And the fact that he has the cast on so he doesn't injure his arm doing that. And the red rub's easier to get on with a cast on, really. Jesus, Nigel. I'm not paying for this cleanup bill. Well, Kip's dead. Nick Wade's dead. Well, we know what we're going to see here for the next couple segments. This is actually smart. You do this so you give Claudio... Like, if that's a pre-tape video, it gives you time to get Claudio to move over to the entranceway so he can come out for this match, right? I want to see a double pin just so they can have a three-way. Just to piss the world off. So they managed to get what? 2 big segments in without even having a wrestling segment on? In between commercial breaks here? Dun, 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 dun. Love seeing Ospreay in his Punisher gear. I expect 2 months, 2 more months of this. Right up to around Valentine's Day when the new Assassin's Creed scheduled to come out. As long as Ubisoft doesn't get sold by then, but that's a different story altogether. This match is going to be awesome. And yeah, I'm just soaking this in right now, guys. Like, I don't know about you, You know what? We haven't done this in a while. Because this is one of those, we're not really sure what's going to happen. Let you guys get your gamble on if you want. Because this one really is this is a coin toss. You want Claudio in the playoffs? This is the match to do it. If you want, Ospreay, of course, is the favorite, right? We've all said that we were looking at Ospreay Fletcher, Ospreay Okada. Can this go best of 100? As far as I'm concerned, you know what that is to me. This feels like an absolute war coming up. And I love that Claudio's music's like so deep. Static splatters fly out of nowhere right off the bat. And we know Claudio has the cardio to keep up with Ospreay. Yeah, absolutely. And then he's got this match, but then also we got, what is it, Shota Umino? Taking on Claudio at the Wrestle show in at New Japan at the Tokyo Dome. Well, that's one way to counter an Oz cutter. Nice flip out of the cover there. Jesus. Let's go. What else do you say? Like, this is absolutely insane what these two are doing. Fight forever. Clap, 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 clap. I don't like clapping because the mic just automatically shuts down the clapping, so it's always great when your mic shuts off the clap. But that's a different story altogether. Now we're getting to the part where people are going to start telling a story in this match. Who has the clap? I don't know, but I don't want to find out, to be honest. So yeah, just to let you know, we are under a minute and a half right now with predictions. If you want to get them in, you can bet your channel points. Channel points you can use for sound effects and all the great stuff there. There you go. There's what he's favored, his left arm. Ooh. That is smart by Ospreay. Is it just me, or does Ospreay look bigger with his black gear on like that? Compared to normal. Like, he looks, I don't want to say beefier, but looks stronger. Like, he doesn't look like, he doesn't look like Kyle Fletcher, let's put it that way. Jesus. Now we're getting serious. All right, folks, just a couple more seconds left to get your predictions and get them in while they're hot. Fletchlights. Fletchlights.
You told some of the biggest lies that I've ever heard of in my whole life.
There is no way they want to be called Fletchlights. I will guarantee that. Yeah. Claudio tried to kill Ospreay out there more than once. Ospreay called Excalibur called Fletcher Ospreay Fletcher. Damn it. And Claudio's bleeding as we go into picture in picture here. Even Excalibur, even the best screw up. And I'm sure we're going to hear about it all next week. I think Fletchlights gives me a warm feeling. I feel it's a good Reese. When it.
No, please, no.
I love the fact that the ladies of X are once again saying no Fletchlights, please. I just saw Ella J's post on X about it. I could just imagine. Nigel's going to make Fletchlights a thing. I will almost guarantee it. If he doesn't do that, Callis will. Think anyone who doesn't like Fletchlights will come around to it? I got a feeling that Mariah May comes out. We can't discuss this. Let's just keep the ball rolling here. You guys saw my post on X earlier. We're going to prove that winter is coming, and then most men are going to... Never mind. As Canadians here, we're getting a picture of underwear commercials. Really works out well here. Jeez. Once again, everybody, thank you for being here. Like, this is... I'll admit, this is a bit of a goofy night. We know Nigel will, yeah. Mina versus Mariah in the Fletchlight Classic. Let's just pile them on here. Jesus. You guys are single-handedly going to put Fletchlights, make Fletchlights a thing. Like, oh my God. Like, Nigel wants to referee the women's match? Yeah, he won't. They won't let him. Referee has to be able to stand up. And not in that way, you sicko. It's either single-handedly or by Fletchlight. Man, that button's going to get overused tonight. I'm just pretty much scared about what you guys are going to come up with as we're going along. And I don't even want to say that four-letter word because you guys are going to throw it all over the place. You dirty, dirty people. Kyle Fletcher come out in the Fletchlight. That's marketing. See, if they were smart, they would come out with a T-shirt with Fletcher looking like a light bulb. Everybody else would know what it's all about, but the tongue-in-cheek stuff going on. Fleshlight on a pole match. Actually, funny enough, this Saturday is 5 years since my infamous dildo on a pole match that I got to call for the Clandestine Society. And now back to the Fleshlight Classic. If Fletcher wins, we're going to have to call it that. You know that, right? It's a stiffer match than most. Ricola Bob. Nope. Blocked. Right into the octopus. That's actually pretty cool. Her Fletcher's buying everybody Fleshlights for Christmas.
No, 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 no! No, please! No!
I will guarantee you there's no return on any Fleshlights. Question, would you ever re-gift a Fleshlight? I believe, ew. No, this is turning out to be an absolute classic match. The nice pace to it. It's not the one day Omega hates being the cleaner. No, but I'll re-gift a Chia Pet? Hey, I would. I can barely take care of myself. What about a plant? Oh, God. Well, that worked out well. Not. Jesus. Nigel, don't say breathing hard. I gotta keep throwing these out here all night here. It almost feels like we should be recording like a comedy DVD here for all of us here. Claudio always looking for the trash talk whenever he can get it, right? Nice shots back and forth here. Once again, back to the arm, up to the uppercut. Claudio hit him with a Fletch cut. That one's a little off. There's your Oz cutter right there. And Claudio rolls out of the ring as a smart man would. And the funny part is, Claudio would probably be disqualified for doing that in the original Continental Cup rules. Because as soon as you leave, you have to return. Oh, God. No way. Okay. I love Claudio, though. As soon as he realizes something ain't working, let's just keep going. I think Knox fudged that up again. I didn't see one. All right, Zoe, I'll give you your points back. Thank you for participating. Good old neutralizer. Oh, here comes Darby with a baseball bat. And Claudio's like, yeah, no, I ain't deal with you right now. Oh, that's going to be fun next week. I want to see what they have planned for Christmas, though. Because what? They're still going to have a couple matches at Hammerstein with the Continental Classic. And more than likely, they're going to be the deciding matches. All right, let's look at this bracket. 6. Oh. Yeah, Will's got a chance to get right back into the same with Ricochet. Gee, speak of him and he will appear. You know, I love Ricochet, but this one needs to be Brody. I need Brody to win this. What a cocky little prick. Even Renee's like, I know what's coming out of this. Oh, great. Oh, great. We have seen him. He is alive. He is alive. He shows up to non-pay-per-view matches. As we get our DraftKings bet going, or commercial going on here. Who do you think's going to win? Is it going to be Cole or is it going to be O'Reilly? I think it's going to be thrown out, but I love Shivani. He's like, do we really need this piece of crap around here? Which makes a lot of sense too, right? Like, I like that Shivani's actually getting to be himself when he comes to commentary. Because he can actually say, look, I don't want to deal with this POS, which I think is more than fine in terms of his standards for that. But no, we still got, what? We got O'Reilly and Cole. We got Ricochet and Brody, and then we got Mina and Mariah, which I really don't hope these matches don't go over. The only thing I'm scared of right now is MJF is here. If MJF is here, that means his promo usually goes long. And if his promo goes long, that means everything else gets shortened. And it's snowing at your house? Hey, maybe you can look more like my place every day. It is like, well, we got about a foot of snow on the ground right now. My hands feel like withered to the bone right now from everything that's been going on the last few days, but You just do and do. I think the best... Oh, you got the PS5. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Let's see here where we got this. I was trying to... We'll go with that one. So, don't get me wrong here, but I do believe Jay Quick and Zodiac both have the PS5. Or the PS4 or PS5, one or the other here. They tried to just sell me a Fletch cut. Well, you just have a PS4 then. No, because I'm looking at what I should do for 2K25 when it comes out. I did buy it on Xbox, but if I get it this year, I'll probably accept the donations. Oh, you got the PS5 came with NBA 2K. Hey, I got 2K as well. I hope you really enjoy it. I got it for the WNBA coverage in there. I've always enjoyed playing the women's game. The grinding on the men's just gets to be a little much unless you're on there every day. It's no different with NHL. Same thing there. Any of those 2K games are like that, right? So, but yeah, excuse me one sec, your chat. As I yank my headset out of the socket, that's always great. Wonder who will be the WWE 2K cover boy? I would love to see it be... Well, has Cena's been the cover boy 23? Cardona's actually here. I would love to see KO be the cover guy. You notice he's not answering the single question? What? A little taste. Menard's got something to say about that. You can tell Cole really doesn't want to be a part of this match. He's a little rattled, little phased, little bit of shock here.
You know it's all about the power.
Just throwing it out there for you, Jay Quick, just because we all know the truth. Guess you could say Cole Systems is shocked. There we go. Let's throw that out there just for the hell of it here. I think it should be Cole, but it could be O'Reilly, and then MJF will just say, "Look, Cole, you get to see how I beat up your little buddy here, and it's gonna be all your fault." It plays the storyline up, right? So I love Renee's outfit, by the way. Ooh. Ooh. Cole versus MGF versus Dynamite. That simulcast show, that would be a hell of a match. There's a couple things I expect to see during that night. Cole versus MGF would be a hell of a match for that. Also, I do see FTR versus some version of the Death Riders. After, the attempted murder of the Death Riders again last week. And then the other thing I do expect, and I'm calling it right now, the return of Adam Copeland, because he'll be in his hometown. Not Toronto, his real hometown, the one he lives in right now. Asheville, North Kakalaki. Maybe a cleaner. I think we might even see cleaner at World's End. Like the first promo can be in AEW. The first match is going to be in New Japan. Because you're going to see Omega and Gabe Kidd for that first match at Wrestle Dynasty. Oh, they're talking PWG. They're not even... I think this match is going to mean a lot for Cole. Yes, AEW will go all out for their first show on Max. I think so. That week is going to be a hell of a lot of great wrestling. You got the debut of Dynamite on Max. You got Wrestle Kingdom, Wrestle Dynasty. And then the next night after that, you got your first night of Raw on Netflix. Which they're going to try and make an impression there too. And I'm almost wondering where they're going to go for that, because now all the programming is going to be on Max. So, all the programming is going to be on Netflix here in Canada. Submission, pin. But you can see Cole getting into a lot better shape now than what he was before. Just because he's had more time to train too, right? And in February, Eric Bischoff cries, and we will have party favors available. We will have party favors available when that happens. The night that we're going to have more episodes of Dynamite than there were of Nitro. That will be a very fun night. I just want Tony Khan to come up with some cheesy name for the show. Like hell, AEW Dynamite Glycerin or something like that. Hey, King Exhume, welcome. Good to see you here. First time chatter. Always a pleasure having new people pop in here to say hello. Checking out Dynamite tonight. What do you think of the show so far? Hope everybody's enjoying the show. Like Osprey and Claudio was just a classic. That tag match was a lot of fun. I'm doing good. I'm doing good here, sir, man. I'm assuming sir because you use King in the name. Doing okay, a little under the weather. Been off a couple streams here, but haven't been able to catch any of it so far. Just tuned in. Hey, do yourself a favor. Go back and check out Claudio versus Ospreay when you get a chance. That match, well, anybody watching AEW knows that was good. I'm watching Winter is Coming as it's winter outside. And unfortunately, the biggest thing about tonight, yeah. Sounds like a great match, yeah. Jay Quick summed it up perfectly. Nigel McGuinness has officially coined a new term. Apparently, Don Callis calls Kyle Fletcher's fans Fletchlights. You take that whatever way you want. Favorite AEW superstar? I'll be honest, it could change by the week. It could change by for the most part, in terms of human beings, I'd have to say Cole's probably one of the top ones. Britt Baker, when she's here. I've been all over the board with a lot of these. For me, because I've worked in color commentary and I've worked with so many wrestlers, and when you're doing reviews of that, you try to be pretty neutral. We know Mike likes swerving. Yeah, well, we haven't done that in a while. Maybe we'll bring it back in the new year here, but I love to see news stories. I love MJF, but I feel he's due for a little update here soon. I'm with you. I really want to see what he's coming up with here. And the biggest thing I'm worried about, King, we were talking about just before he popped on. With the fact that he's been doing pre-recorded promos the last few weeks, I think it's actually helped him with the fact that he doesn't get a chance to go over time, react with the crowd, drag things on a little too long. We know he's here. There was a vignette where he pulled up in his Yukon or whatever it was, his Cadillac. And he hasn't said what he's going to do, but he's probably going to show up right after the match or during this match. But I love MGF. He's got all the potential in the world. And the fact that he's multi-talented now, he's in movies and TV and whatnot. It's always a fun time. It's always good to be pissed off at somebody. Fan of Mr. Box? Yeah, that was a rough. This whole story with Mox is great if it has the right payoff. I still say this right now, and for the record, I'll throw this out tomorrow during the Game Awards pre-show that I said I was talking about the stuff I'm coming up with in the new year. But I am currently still working on that video equating AEW wrestlers to cartoon/video game characters. This right now to me still feels like that 2 years in between Infinity War and Endgame, where nobody got to see what kind of disaster it really was after Danielson got killed. But crazy to see Shelton Benjamin, Lashley, and AEW. Yes and no. I'm just glad they're getting more of an opportunity. But yeah, King, that's one of my big thoughts about all this right now, is the fact that this is basically that stretch where we never got to see what was going on after the blip happened. And Thanos is just looking for somebody to take him out of his misery. And that's what happened at the beginning of Endgame, right? Thor came down and cracked him and killed him, and then they had to go back in time and had to redo everything again. Yeah, actually, I used to do color commentary quite a bit here. Let's see if the link's working, folks. There it is. There's our YouTube channel for wrestling. We are actually simulcasting this on YouTube as well. Sorry, Twitch folks, that came out, or sorry, YouTube folks. You're already up there, so. We are simulcasting this on twitch.tv/MikeTheRef, as well as on Backbreaker Video on YouTube. There's a Panama Sunrise, not 100% flip, but close enough. But yeah, I used to cover wrestling here in specifically Alberta, Canada. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada for the most part. So yeah, feel free to give a sub to that channel, as well as if you're interested, hit the follow here. You can join the Players Pit. We got some great food, some great company. The punch is questionable, but you know. I love how the referee yells, "You need to have it inside the ring," and immediately Kyle takes Adam outside. Don't drink the punch, you'll hallucinate for a month. I'll give you that one. There's a gentleman that shows up here quite often. His name's McGee. We do believe he spiked it. Unfortunately, we cannot get enough DNA evidence to prove that it was him. Because I think we do have a bit of a... I think he might be a ghost some days. But poltergeists don't give off the right stuff to do testing, right? So, oh, God. Oh, God. No way. MJF tried to block this. Nice. Now into the ankle lock. There it is. Now we're going to get Cole versus MJF. There we go. McGee spiked him with a fleshlight. My God. I'm just... I think that's a better way to put it right there. Ricochet is on AEW. Yeah, Ricochet will be on, I believe, next. After this, we are going to be getting Brody King versus Ricochet in the Continental Classic here. So MJF literally is not getting a microphone tonight. Wow. Maybe a backstage interview? MJF doesn't celebrate Christmas. Hey, Vic, how you doing here tonight? Hey, guys. We bring the boom.
You know it's all about the boom!
Gotta always throw that in there. So yeah, so far we got 2 matches announced. We're probably gonna get a third one after the main event tonight, because not just because it is like we are getting Mina versus Mariah to prove truly that winter is coming. Anybody know where winter is? And the World's End tourney. Yeah, so we got the semis and the final. We're almost there. Whoa.
But I'm better than you.
And you know it!
King! King! I offered a follow. You gave a sub. Adam, boy, thank you. Appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the top floor retail. And thank you. Thank you for the sub, my friend. So I'm glad that you enjoy it. That's what it's there for. We do have a resub video that's different. The Players, well, you went from the Players Pit to the Players Club. So you're getting the Primo emotes out of that. No, you guys are the goats. FTR's more of the goats. Don't look at me. Damn. A World Champion challenges for a Fatal 4-Way. I don't think I've ever seen it. It's been a vibe for a minute. Well, hey, you know what? All I ask everybody, I'll get back to you, Vic, in a second. I'll explain why this makes a lot of sense. As FTR just finishes their promo saying they're going to be at North Carolina January 1st. All I ever ask for you guys, if you ever could, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everybody you can, let's pack this place in 2025. Because we're having a lot of fun here, and if we can get some more people in here, maybe we'll throw in some guests and we'll have it every week. I know I'm going to be talking about this more tomorrow during the pre-show for the Game Awards, where we're going to be watching those together here. We'll actually have the video up on the channel, not like this. Got some buddies that love wrestling. I'll get it. And I can send you guys a whole bunch of different ways here for videos. I will say this. If you want to see one of the most unique shows that I have ever done, and we were talking about it earlier. 5 years ago this week, I ran a show called The Clandestine Society. Well, I recorded, edited, all that stuff. It is on our YouTube channel, so feel free to check it out. We had a imitation game match between Chris Jericho and Dave Bautista, where two wrestlers dressed up as each one of those. We had a dildo on a pole match, which I think is personally Jay Quick's favorite, based on the comments that have been coming through here. Yeah, once again, let me throw it out here. There's the link right there, !wrestling. There we go. For anybody watching on Twitch, there's the link to the YouTube page. There was a death match on there as well, so a lot of things you haven't seen up here in Alberta. It was actually trending across Canada that night. We were one of the last big shows to happen in Canada pre-COVID, so make sure you check it out. But let me back up here about 15 comments. Vic, you say it's weird that having the champion challenge and challengers in the 4-way. This goes back to my theory, and I really think I am going to have to do a video on this. I truly do believe this whole storyline with AEW and Moxley and the killing of Danielson and everybody just trying to scramble reminds me of Endgame. Avengers Endgame. Where when you hit the snap and half the people disappeared, the next time we saw everybody was 5 years later, when everybody was just going to kill Thanos, go back in time, blah, blah, blah. My thinking is right now we are going through everything that was happening during those 5 years. Because the first thing we had is somebody tried to lead a revolution. And that's what happened with Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy was trying to be a reluctant leader of a revolution to get rid of Thanos of AEW, which is Moxley, with his minions. Now that he was defeated, every gang leader in AEW from all different factions. You got the Hangman from the Crazy Group. You got Switchblade Shape. Oh, God. Sorry, Jericho's here. I hate you, Zodiac, but I will work on it. Just give me 1 sec. Hey, guys. Hey, Mike.
What the hell is that?
Quite delusional. Washington Heights, I wish he would. He hasn't been ready for any statement here whatsoever. You pay the price.
What the hell is that?
As per tradition, I have to do that. But you want me to put over Chris Jericho? I don't think I need to. He just did it himself right there. Chris Jericho, when you get him streamlined out of the ring, if you get him out of the ring on the mic, focusing on getting other guys over, Chris Jericho is still one of the best psychological personalities in AEW. It's just when he tries to push himself too far as a wrestler. So once he starts doing that, that's when he gets in trouble. But if he manages to scale himself back and focus on the other guys getting over, he is absolutely one of the best right now. And it'll be interesting to see how Cardona carries him through this. Oh, and Vic, just as an extra little incentive for you, if you aren't going to the show, we will be doing a Final Battle sidecast here next week. So we will be doing a sidecast following, well, during the ROH Final Battle card. So, and of course, we're in the middle of an ad break, so a whole lot of stuff that I'm saying here ain't going to be heard. It's Fletcher. We want Fletchlights. Stop trying to make this a thing, Jay Quick, damn it. I think Brody beats Ricochet. It's another one of those that's in the air, right? Here's the part that gets me here. I love Darby just being straight up about this. Oh, he opened up the ketchup packet. I love how this is going. Oh, we're back. Vic, just so you know, we are doing a sidecast for Final Battle here next Friday. So feel free to stop by if you're not going to the show yourself. So, yeah, we will be checking things out live ourselves here. And this is the promo that's going long. Oh, God. He literally, well, that's what he basically, I think there was a packet in his mouth, but at the same time, yeah, I do think so. By the way, Zodiac, was that enough to put Jericho over for you? I always wonder if that was enough to put somebody over. Acceptable? Okay, well, thank you. I will take the Mario coin for that. Folks, all right, let me think about this here. Last match against Commander, he was getting a little cocky. This match, before this match here, he was showing off the Hurt Business card with MVP, or the Hurt Syndicate card. Now we switch from trunks to tights. You think he's going heel? Forgive me, folks, for the little extra cleanup there. I just want to see. So, wait a second. If everything's lining up right, we're probably going to get Ricochet versus Ospreay on Christmas Day. And that very well could be for the second spot on the playoffs. Depending if there's a chance that Brody wins this match, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hey, you know what? That would be the ultimate Christmas gift. A main event of Ospreay Ricochet with a 20-minute time limit. So the fact we could have it again and again and again and again. Oh, and King, if you're wondering, we also do have a gaming channel that just came up in the stream here. After we're done here, we're going to take about a 10, 15, not even that long. Maybe about a 5-minute break. I'm going to get the Xbox fired up. And we got a 2K My GM going on. We're going to be running 2 weeks of SmackDown tonight. And then next Wednesday, after Holiday Bash, make sure you're all here for our Season 3 finale of WWE 2K24 My GM with our WrestleMania. We're going to be wrapping things up next Wednesday. Life gets crazy around Christmas, so I wanted to make sure we got things done early there. And just to clarify, we will be here for Collision whenever it starts, probably close to the 10:30 Eastern. Immediately follow the NBA, as they're calling it. What is Ricochet gonna, like, seriously? Ricochet, you might want to change your offense just a little bit. Over the top. Oh, nice shot. Well, that was a flying nothing into a brick wall. Oh my God. Brody literally palmed Ricochet outside. Sorry about the cough, folks. Let's take off the pool noodles. I wonder if Okada's even going to make the playoffs. Oh, God, did you hear Ricochet on that? It's like, ah! Ricochet, I love Ricochet right now. Stop! Leave me alone! All right, here we go. Picture in picture. I am absolutely loving this. Ricochet, when he gets the chance to be himself a little bit, you know, it's one thing about AEW more than anybody else is the fact you get to learn a little bit more about who people are. And I think WWE is starting to get a feel of that, where you're just starting to get that little glimpse of wrestlers being able to be themselves a lot more. The strictness of the reins are coming off a little bit. And the more that happens, the more, I think, more relaxing it's going to be. Brody will knock the cockiness out of Ricochet. I don't know if it's possible, especially with Bobby Lashley lining up there. Oh, that's the other match that we keep forgetting about this. We're going to probably get Swerve Lashley too at World's End. Because they really don't need a whole lot to put that over, right? Oh, look how... And Ricochet not doing anything. No, they did a good job at the media event. Hey, there you go. No, and I'm really happy that they are getting the chance to start selling all-in tickets. I do hope they get a good number. I don't know if they'll sell out, but as long as they get a good number, I'm happy. Tony looked like, what are you doing here, Swerve? Yeah. It doesn't really surprise me at this point that they would do that. As we get, like, Ricochet's getting completely beat up for like a complete 3-minute pass here. I love this. But this next month is going to really determine what's going to happen in 2025. Who shows up after the main event? I think you get Mina. I think you get, I think you get Tony. But I don't think you get the same Tony. I think that's where the shock's going to be. Where you get a different kind of Tony Storm. I think the timeless Tony Storm gimmick might disappear. Which might shock a few people, but I don't know if it's lived its course or not right now. I would have loved to see Ricochet come up, try and shoot him one, and just land flat on his face. Oh, God. Ricochet literally gets caught and thrown all in one motion. Like, literally, Ricochet cannot get out of first gear. So far, no Mercedes either. We'll probably get a segment with her just prior to the main event. There's usually like a women's block, I find. They'll put 3 or 4 promos ahead of the match or behind the match. And next week, we're getting Anna Jay and Mercedes, right? So, Anna Jay running the gambit of title matches here in the last half of 2024. It wouldn't surprise me if we get Anna Jay to win the title either. Especially if Tony comes out and wins at World's End. Which I don't expect to happen. I think Tony wins it at Australia. At Grand Slam Australia. Ricochet finally getting some offense in. Kick out at one. I love this. And Ricochet's going to be like, what the hell? So with that promo by FTR, maybe Death Riders versus FTR. Yeah, you were saying that earlier. Sorry, I missed that. Maybe the Death Riders say we'll have a 6-man tag and you can find whoever you want to join you. Maybe Orange gets laid out at World's End and isn't able to compete on the first Dynamite, sorry. So that if you bring Copeland out for that, the pop would be absolutely amazing. But how do you let FTR and Copeland lose on that one? You don't. Maybe they win the trios titles that night. And then Copeland can take the role of Punk there. There is no way. Nope. You bring Beth to counter Marina? Maybe. She did give up her Legends deal, so there is a possibility. We don't know. Oh, God. Ricochet looks dead. Ricochet just shoots the hand up. Just hit the damn Gonzo bomb and be done with it. We ain't going to be in this match after he hits this move. Unless Ricochet can counter. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Here we go. And the turnbuckle pad got flipped off. So, you tell me that isn't going to come into factor here. You notice Brody had to move to get into position for that? Oh. Brody just said, nope. We are not playing this game here. Oh, look at this. Perfect move here. Oh, Jesus. So how are they going to use that turnbuckle? Really? Oh, I know what he's going to do. Face plant him. Kick the leg out. Oh. Oh, he did it again. That was twice now. That is ingenious. Really? That's how you make a statement. Folks, let me throw out some long-term booking for you here. What do you think about Will Ospreay versus Bobby Lashley? I'm thinking 16 ways of booking here. Because it looks like Christmas Day, we're going to get Will Ospreay and Ricochet. And that could be determine a playoff spot. And right after that match, could you have the Hurt Business come out and help Ricochet? Very impressive for that victory. That isn't actually a Jenny Leo Rush. Why do we have the Bowser minions here? Maybe they're beating down Ospreay and you have Swerve come help Ospreay? Maybe. I love how they say nice, thick, juicy, and Layla Gray shows up. Probably the best joke of the night from Private Party. Besides the Fletchlights. Well, that's a whole different category. All right. I had a feeling you had to break these four up. Oh, Jesus criminy. All right, as they're going to commercial, let's throw ours out real quick to make sure we don't miss anything. Once that happens, once we come back, I'll give you guys a rundown of what's coming on next week, because it is going to be a little bit of a different week here. If you're popping in late, my apologies. I got a bit of a bug. Trying to clean it up the best I can, but I definitely did not want to miss tonight, so. But so far tonight, a really amazing show. Tag match was good. O'Reilly and Cole was good. Claudio and Ospreay, I don't need to say much. And then this one here, Ricochet and King, well, this is starting to show Ricochet starting to go that heel, that full-fledged heel. It'll be fun to set up that way, but just get him in the Hurt Syndicate and let him run. But the fact that we get Sting in here, like, there's... So it's funny. There's a couple local guys here, or a couple guys that are local to Toronto that are a part of the community here. And they've mentioned that getting tickets for the Elimination Chamber in Toronto for one night, it's cheaper to get flights and tickets for All In than it is to get a ticket at home to Elimination Chambers. So that says a lot about what you're doing. It also speaks to your company, how well you're doing. I wonder how much they're actually going to sell out or how close they're going to get. But as we are heading into the final match, as per tradition, give you guys a rundown what we're doing here for the next week here. And this time it's a little important because it's a little all over the place. After we're done here, 5-minute break or so, and then we're going to get into WWE 2K24 by GM. We're going to do a double shot tonight. We're still doing that. Weeks 23 and 24, as we get ready for WrestleMania coming up next Wednesday is when we're going to debut that. And then next stream is going to be tomorrow. We're going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Mountain. We're doing a watch-along of the Game Awards. It's not like this where I'm sitting here and talking while you guys are watching a separate video. It will be on the same screen. You'll hear the audio and everything. It's going to be glorious. And prior to the Game Awards, I will be giving sort of a idea of my thought. We're going to go through my Twitch recap and show you guys basically what came on, what I'm looking to improve, what I'm looking to do to change things a bit, what we're looking to add on here. Just a little bit of a glimpse. This basically a half hour just to give you guys some plans of what we're planning on in the future here. And then from there, we'll be here on Saturday after the NBA, as AEW calls it. Approximately 10 to 10:30 Eastern, somewhere in there, with AEW Collision, which we're going to get Willow versus Jamie with a trip to Japan for the winner. So, yes, please. That's going to be a hell of a fun match. And then I can't stream on Monday, so I am looking to Sunday night with a little Call of Duty, the campaign mode. We missed it this week due to my illness. So we're going to get back on it and hopefully find our way to finish off that campaign or at least get close to it so we can finish it by the end of the year. The no stream Monday might be on Tuesday, maybe. If I do, it'd probably be a Stellar Blade playthrough because we're going to have to catch up on that as well. But then next Wednesday, AEW Holiday Bash. We're going to have the Sidecast followed by WWE WrestleMania 2K24 version. So if you want to make everything I just said irrelevant and just know whenever I go live, just do yourself a favor, hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. For those watching on the YouTube channel, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the subscribe. We have videos coming out 2 to 3 days a week over on our YouTube channel. Not only are we simulcasting these sidecasts, we also have members of our group, Andre and Melball's Wrestling Talk, as well as Oscar Pizarro, contributing to the wrestling channel. There will be some local wrestling coverage as well as some New Japan, Stardom, and recently announced Pro Wrestling Noah summaries coming up to the channel. So, well, Jay Quick, you asked about Mercedes. What is Mercedes not wearing tonight? As Jerry Lawler would put it. Only 26. I really want Anna Jay to bring up how many defenses Mercedes had in those titles. I wanted to say how many title defenses Mercedes had. Because for those that don't know the answer, how many title defenses has Mercedes Moné had in her first 5 title reigns? I believe it's 0. Or Fletchlight, as Jay Quick would put it. Wait, Fletchlight's where? Well, that's how many title defenses Mercedes Moné had in WWE in her first 5 title reigns. Moné, the Fletchlight defenders. Somebody hide Nigel. Yeah. They're really cutting time on this. How about this promo, folks? Like, Renee calling it. Like, this has been online for a few days. I get it. But honestly, if you're a casual fan watching AEW for one of your first times, and you see a promo like this going on, is this not going to let you sit down and watch and enjoy wrestling the way you should? To me, this is a bit of a home run here, if you ask me. So are they going to come out to this? Oh, video guy's getting fired. As Mina's getting her dance in. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun to watch. 2 people that know each other very well. There has to be an overrun. There has to be. Like, it's automatic. By the way, let's
get ready to rumble!
I think that's the best way to sum up this one. Vic, it's sort of like what we said at the beginning. You know, winter is coming. Well, ... You can go check out my X post and my Blue Sky post about the show tonight, just to sum that up. Mariah just exudes like almost Cruella de Vil levels of evil. If you ask me, in terms of what she exudes. Yeah, well, I didn't want to go that way. I want to take the looks away, just looking at the attitude and the presentation. You can't take the looks away from Mariah, let's just face it. And that's going to be the first layer, but one thing we've learned in pro wrestling is you can look like $1 million, but if you can't wrestle, it's only going to go so far. How many wrestlers have we seen that are like glamour models that couldn't do much? For numerous reasons. But yeah, there's definitely got to be all red well, there's your number one example right there. Like, you can look like $1 million, but if you can't do anything. Like, hell, it took forever for Lana to actually show up and actually have something like a decent quality match. But right off the bat, she was just there for her looks. We know that. The few times she got in the ring, it really wasn't a whole lot, right? And it got exposed after a while. Yeah, we're definitely going through an overrun here tonight. Nice drop kick. It's the only thing I ever worry about having a women's match as a main event. Like, how much time are they going to get cut? Their version of the seats. I love how they're bringing that up. No way. Yeah, Shivani said over. Yeah, he said overrun right at the beginning of the match. But yeah, once again, as we're going through this main event, everybody, thank you for being here. Truly do appreciate it. Ooh. Really? We're adding the collision decision on here? Why is Thunder Rosa sitting in the crowd? Like, does she really need that? She have that many tickets to shows? My God, Nigel, calm down. Sorry, just doing some wrestling education online here is always great. Ah! She used the B word. Well, at least Mina's not holding back for that title. They're doing a picture-in-picture with 2 minutes to 10. You know they're going for a while if that's the case, right? But I will say it should end really quick if once the match ends, they're really going to shift off to everything as we go here. Just quickly, you know, pinfall. Thank you for coming. We'll see you on Friday at Rampage. Boom. See how fast Nigel can talk after the match. Gonna be so happy when we get rid of these Christmas commercials. Still can't believe it's 2 weeks till Christmas, chat. Just all over the place here. Just ugh. Everybody got their Christmas shopping done? Unfortunately, in Canada, you can order your stuff for Christmas. If it comes by mail, good luck getting it. Our postal workers are on strike. Oh, Zodiac, you just haven't started? I will use a very good tip for you, Zodiac. And take this from a Ukrainian. This is one of the best deals you can get as a person that regularly does this. On the other calendar, like the Gregorian calendar, or the Julian calendar, sorry. Christmas is on January 6th. Your gift was therapy? I will give you that. But what I do is tell everybody I will get you guys a gift for Ukrainian Christmas, which means I can use all the Boxing Day deals and my bonus money at work and all that extra stuff to use towards getting him some cheap gifts. Because there's people that might deserve a gift, but I'm also cheap as hell. So... And it's not being considered, it's being diversive. Or your gift was a PS5. It looked like therapy. So, Zodiac, are you a December 23rd kind of guy for Christmas gifts? I'm lucky I don't have a lot of people to buy for, and most of them are out of town, so basically I have to get everything shipped everywhere. Depends how good my bank account is looking. Yeah, they'd love to walk into the pay-per-view, but why are they going to be there? Just to watch? Like, we are severely going into overtime here. Jesus, what a shot. Oh, here it comes. Is this a spot? Aubrey, you should be counting, should you not? And the crowd's trying to get everybody on their feet for this. I love this. The crowd is just, yeah, let's go. This is our main event. Let's treat it like that. Nice. Oh, look out. Straight out of Trish Stratus right there. Reverse DDT. No hook of the leg. But she's right by the ropes. She almost missed the rope. She almost missed the rope. Oh, shut up, Nigel. Christmas Miracle. I'm going to put the skip on the ads here right now, because we got to be getting close to the end here. Oh, there we go. Mariah's got to use the pile driver, because if she doesn't use the pile driver, she tried using her finisher. She can't do it. She got to use Tony Storm's. Oh my God, Nigel. I think it's worse that she lost control for the fact that, you know, basically Mariah's fallen at her leisure. Top rope sling blade. Oh my God, she got it. 2.5. All right, everybody's hit their finisher once. Now you got to go to secondaries. Who cares about Thunder Rosa right now? There's Storm Zero. So she cannot win a match with her own finisher. She has to use Toni Storm's. This is a hell of a story if you're looking for it. Okay, Kip Sabian. Or maybe Kimberly Sapien? I don't know. Told ya! Told ya! Tony's back! Tony's back! Let's go! This place is coming unglued! Let's go! I love Thunder Rosa's little clip there. The ghost of Christmas past. Attaboy, Nigel. Jesus, what a way to finish off. It would have been nice if they would have had a little bit more time to let that breathe. But you can sort of understand why they couldn't. Everything going on. There's so much wrestling going on. They got a nice overrun. And a great way to finish things off, I would say. All in all, a great episode of Dynamite tonight. We got the tag match to start. We had two great matches in the Continental Classic. Ospreay and Claudio, of course, was going to be amazing. But you wonder what the effects of the neutralizer on Ospreay are going to be. Tony looked genuinely emotional, and that's the part that I appreciate the most. Because you got to admit, what Tony did there it's got to be scary. Let me just snooze this one more time before we worry about that on Twitch here. That's got to be scary for Tony. Like, think about it. She's been Timeless Toni Storm forever. She left after losing as Timeless Toni Storm, and now she comes back as the old character, and the crowd just goes nuts for her. They don't care that she wasn't the Timeless one. She's the forever one. And Tony coming back the way she was to get the reaction she did, I'm really happy for Tony, and I'm really happy that thing's set up that way. But yeah, just the way everything's looking, setting up for next week, setting up for Saturday, setting up for World's End. Which way do we go on World's End? Do we go Mina and Thunder Rosa at World's End so we can set up Tony versus Mariah at in Australia? I would think that'd be the smart play. Do we play up a three-way right now so Thunder Rosa can get pinned by Mariah and Tony still hasn't gotten beat yet? Who knows? We got a whole different bunch of ways to go there. But yeah, we got AEW looking good after this night here. And just setting up for a great show on Saturday. It sucks that the time's going to be alternates because then it's hard for people to watch when they don't know exactly when it's going to start. But then next Wednesday is going to be an absolute killer. And speaking of killer, Darby might die because he's taking on Will. And Will might have to kill him to win. I think that's one of the biggest matches we got. We also got Mercedes and Anna Jay, which is going to be a fun match as well. Could you imagine Mercedes losing both titles in the matter of a week? No, but it's an interesting concept either way. But with that being said, I think we're going to wrap up the Sidecast portion of the show here. For those on Twitch, hang on. We're going to fire up 2K here in just a moment. Team YouTube, want to thank you all for being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Next time, we're going to be live on YouTube. It's this Saturday with AEW Collision whenever it's on. It's going to be approximately 10 p.m. Eastern. So we will see how things go. But yeah, make sure that you have the notifications on. It'll let you know anytime that we go live or we post a new video. So With that being said, thank you over there to the Red Brand, and we will see you all here on Saturday.